Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Another young Texas woman is dead because of Trump's abortion ban. This is barely a woman. This is a young woman, very young woman, just 18 years old. According to ProPublica, Nevaeh Crain, I think is how you pronounce her name. It's Nevaeh. She was 18 years old, as I mentioned. In October of 2023, she went to two different emergency rooms within a 12-hour period of time. So the first one diagnosed her with strep throat. The hospital did not even investigate. She was presenting with sharp abdominal cramps, and they did nothing. They didn't even address it. So she left. She came back. On her second visit, she tested positive for sepsis, a life-threatening condition. The doctors, for some unknown reason, still cleared her to leave. So, just gross negligence here. And they had confirmed at that point that her 6-month-old fetus still had a heartbeat. So this is why they refused to do anything. So she leaves, she comes back a third time, and they finally admit her to the intensive care unit. And an obstetrician insisted on doing 2 different ultrasounds to quote unquote confirm fetal demise. She died hours later. She suffered from organ failure and she died. And a nurse noted in her file that her lips had turned blue and dusky. So this is what women and almost girls, literally 1 year before this, she was a 17-year-old girl in high school. This is what they're doing in Texas and in other states where these archaic and just absolutely cruel, sick and cruel laws have gone into effect because the medical community is terrified. They face up to something like 99 years in prison if they perform an abortion. So instead, they're letting the mother die. The fetus is gone. The fetus is not viable. It's not going to live. It's not going to make it. No matter what you do, the fetus is aborting itself. There is something wrong with it. And yet they're letting these young girls and women die because of men, mostly men, who put these ridiculous laws in place because, again, they want to control women. That is all this is about. This is not about pro-life. If this was about pro-life, this young woman would be alive. That would be pro-life. Now you have a dead fetus and a dead young woman. Explain to me how that is pro-life. That is bullshit. That is an excuse they use to control women. Period. End of story. I don't give a damn what anyone else has to say. You will never convince me otherwise. And yes, this is exactly why women are pissed off and flooding the polls right now. This is why there is a hidden Harris vote, as I've explained in another video. This is why women are saying, no, time out, we're done, we're not doing this. You are not going to possibly kill my daughter or kill me or kill my nieces or anybody else, any other female in this country with your sick patriarchy. So please share this video. This needs to get out there. This needs to be everywhere. For the women who don't see it yet, for the women who are in some sort of right-wing bubble and don't know that this is what has happened because of Donald Trump. 100% because he put those sick bastards on the Supreme Court, more men making rules and laws for women, what we can and can't do with our bodies. I'm sorry, but until we women can dictate what men can do with their bodies, we can dictate that, I don't know, maybe you're castrated if you rape a woman. I would love that. I would be all for that. Let's do that. When we can do that, then you can tell us what to do with our damn bodies. So anyway, like I said, please share this with everyone you know, especially if they have not voted yet. They need to know about this. Absolutely. So thank you all for watching and listening. I'm sorry I'm so heightened about this, but I'm just beyond pissed off at this point. And yeah, I voted. And guess what? In the past, as I've mentioned, I used to vote across the aisle. I voted for George W. Bush in his second term after 9/11. Huge mistake, but I learned from that. And yeah, and I voted for Republicans in local elections as well. Because if things were going okay, I figured, no harm, no foul. We'll go with the incumbent. Never, ever, ever again. They will never get my vote. I don't care what they do. I don't care how much they grovel. I don't even care how much they change. They have put a bad taste in the mouth of every woman in this country. So even the ones who don't realize it yet. Never again. Never again. I'm gone. All right. Thank you all again. I will talk with you soon, and I will keep sharing these stories because they need to be out there. People need to know this is not pro-life. All right. Take care. Love you all.